So we are working on getting everything set up for the stream. Oh, I didn't change literally anything. I was in a hurry to because I'm already late. Hold on, let me get all the things fixed. So let's see. Now I just went through all of my videos. Uh, what's that?
It says you're on home.
Yeah, I'm getting on Albion. I was just saying that actually on a stream. I forgot to change all the things because I was in a hurry because I'm already extremely late. Um, yeah. So I'm working on it. I gotta change all the details.
Because that's,
Yeah, that is so. I don't like being late for anything, but I also don't like it when we're paying for a service that is supposed to work and we specifically chose the service so that we didn't have to manage it ourselves. And the person who is paying for it isn't working for, and so we have to like figure all that stuff out too. So I hate troubleshooting things that are supposed to just work. Um,
out of curiosity, is it almost for you or someone you know to buy me Ark Survival Vault? Probably not, right?
no, that isn't
It's
that.
50 bucks and I can't buy it, I'm so selling myself.
Yeah,
Pay me once a week.
so I told somebody, passionate, yes, that I would play Albion this weekend. So we're playing Albion this weekend.
I
My
know it's the last weekend. I might actually get on. We'll
okay,
watch all.
you hold on. Let me get everything set up and then I'll explain. Because I don't multitask very well, in case you haven't noticed from my streams. so so let's start with the fact that nobody can hear you. Oh, okay. Well, fine. I'll wait until last for that then. Um, let's see here. So much. No, not a capital M. Grind. This is 005. Uh, Epic Nublar
To
is.
play out.
What's that?
To play out. Just
We'll see how it goes. I really. Okay, so the thing is, like I said, I have 22 hours to beat that one level, and I don't remember how close I am. Um, I need to do that though. Uh, yeah. So
each level takes 5 minutes.
no, because here's the thing, right? It gets significantly more difficult every single time. I've reached a point that I can't promote anymore. I can't level anymore. I like I can't do anything anymore. So I have to get to a point where it's like, and I can't find better gear right now either. So I have to find out how exactly I'm going to get them to a point that they can actually crush the next couple levels, and then also that level specifically. I don't remember exactly where I'm at, but I remember I'm within 6 levels of what I need to beat. So yeah.
So,
Anyway, is
to party.
I am not going to do that until I am done setting everything up.
White games.
Okay, that's fine. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna not. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's gonna expire in 42 seconds. It's definitely gonna take me longer than that to set this up. Anyway. Ah! I did not mean to do that. Oh. Okay, there's that. Um. Albion. I'm setting it up on here as if it's going to make any difference at all. I forgot that I have to actually do it on the platforms themselves now because I'm streaming. Actually, you know what? No, I don't. Let me keep going. I mean, I do, but I don't. Sort of situation. We'll go with that. Alright, so... is there anything else in here that I need to change? No. Alright, so... I set it up here, and then... no, we'll keep going. Alright, so, I need Kick, and I need Twitch, and YouTube needs to be fixed. Is there anything else I need to change about it? Blah, 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 blah. Wait, hold on. Okay, I need to learn to... I'm actually just gonna leave it off. I'm not gonna do tags at all. They can figure it out. See, technically speaking, as far as I understand, my streaming software is supposed to automatically push things like tags to the different platforms, but it doesn't. It only does it to Twitch, and then for everything else it doesn't. And maybe that's by design. Maybe that's actually how it's supposed to work. I don't know. But, like, YouTube had a tag in it for Valorant, and I've only played that one time, and that was, what, 2 weeks ago? I was like, why is that there? Let's see. That's definitely not that. Save. Alright, one more. Twitch. Channel. There's my edit button. There it is. Oh, it's already there. It's already there. It's already there. It's already there. Okay, it did update it for me. Great. Well, thank you, OBS. I appreciate you. Okay. But again, it only worked for Twitch, which is fine. But, and maybe that's by design. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. The only thing... What?
I'm looking at fire staffs at the market.
Ah. The only... I got you. Alright,
special skill dropping a video on Amazon. Looking at one that shoots an Atlas, you'll just do almost 600 damage to there. It's so sad I don't think that one yet.
So I think the only thing left is... Alright. No, don't find the window title match. There we go. And now, people are able to hear.
Cool.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted to rename. That is not what I said to do. Thank you. Okay.
No problem.
Gonna go ahead and lock. Okay. Is there anything that I have missed that I can see off the top of my head? I'm gonna test all the chats to make sure they work. Actually, that doesn't work. Hold on. Apparently, all the platforms are onto the idea that if you just put a period in the chat box, you're not actually saying anything, so they don't actually send it. Come on, YouTube. What's taking so long? Alright, well. Twitch and Kick are working fine. Alright, I'm gonna get started. We can figure that out. Alright, so... I'm hoping that YouTube shows up here shortly. Okay, what was I looking for? Oh, that is exactly in the wrong spot. Okay, there is one more thing that I need to adjust here. Let's see.
Apparently, someone has joined me and gone inside your ox's body.
I didn't catch any of that.
Debuff joined my exercise on my bison, running through your body like it's not even there.
Okay,
It's strange.
sounds like it. Oh no! Come on, don't do this to me. Is it? It's not that. Ah. Can we not? Can we not do that? Can we cooperate today? That would be great. How do I... Can I resize you? No, I can't resize you. I can't resize you anywhere. Can I... No, I don't want to do that. Oh, well, that's interesting, but that's not what I'm looking for. Ah, it's not gonna let me do it. It's just stuck now. It is just stuck now. Okay, I guess I'm gonna put it in the opposite corner then, because it's not doing anything weird with that. Alright. Well, actually, that's probably for the best anyway, because technically... there are occasions where people jump in and they actually use the other chat, so... Alright. Okay. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's see.
Oh,
Social...
I'm right here.
Alright,
Literally.
I'm gonna go to the farm real quick, because I haven't harvested in forever. As soon as I remember where exactly the farm is.
This way. Go straight up the
Oh,
road.
we're not even... Okay. We're in a completely different
We're
spot.
not even in Bridgewash.
Yeah... Okay, now that everything is theoretically properly set up, the goal for today is to get to the point of adept pickaxes.
Wait, just pickaxes?
Being able to craft it, yes.
Hmm.
It takes a lot of materials to do that.
You're too much faster than me.
I'm not sure how, unless it's because I have no weight on me at all.
I could be faster than you. In a way of speaking, you're using the tier 5 amount that I gave you that one time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm using a tier 4.
I don't want to
Is I
use it.
couldn't rebuy because I couldn't rebuy at tier 5
Gotcha. I'm,
at the time.
yeah. I'm not sure that it makes a significant difference. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Because, like, I was being chased by somebody, and, I mean, Isaac could have had, I don't know. Anyway.
You're being chased.
Well, we were racing back to, somewhere. I don't remember where. Yeah, Passionate, you happy? I'm on Albion. I told you sometime this weekend. It's the weekend. We're here. We're playing Albion. We're trying to get to Adept.
Enjoy.
What's it called? Pickaxe. Yeah. At least as far as being able to craft it. Because technically we already have the ability to use it. We just don't have the ability to craft it yet. Alright, let's see. I just started, so I'm cleaning up the whole farm situation here.
Skull.
What's that?
Turnips. That's gold. What are these?
Let's see here. Burdick.
Hmm. Ah, the teal full alchemy seed. I mean, flowers. I don't
Yeah.
know. Are you using this house?
Wonderful day.
No. As far as I knew, it was Kio's. Like, I don't...
Yeah, but has he ever been back on early?
Quite the farmer.
I have no idea, has he? I don't play
It's
Albion,
been a
remember?
week. It's been a week and 1 day and 8 hours since he was last seen on.
Since he was last online?
You have
Mhm.
big plans.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't... That's not very long compared to me. But, like, I don't know.
You actually stay on a long.
Huh?
You stay on a longer amount of time.
Yeah, thank you. I got it from somebody. Do you know who? Alright. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for.
Well, that becomes a problem.
Yeah, something like that. 16. Okay, so I have plenty of these. There we go. Alright, so I've refarmed. And now we need, well, I need to go back to Bridgewatch. That's not what I'm looking to do. Bridgewatch, and then go from Bridgewatch to, well, basically I have to throw everything in the bank. Then I need a bunch more chestnut and a bunch more, what's the word? Bronze. Which means copper and tin. Change my scene. To what? Or I guess the question is how. Maybe. I mean, you're right, but I don't know how exactly to display all the information while still displaying the screen. Like, this is... Nah, yeah, anyway. There's that. We can do that. One of the challenges is figuring out how to... Yeah. One of the challenges is trying to figure out how exactly to design a screen where the information that I want displayed is displayed, but at the same time, it's not overlaid on top of the screen because that blocks UI elements, and I don't want to do that. And then on top of that, still has the screen itself be big enough that people can actually see it and appreciate it. I don't know how to achieve all of those things since you can't edit most games' UI. Hey, I appreciate that follow. Since you can't edit the UI of most games, so you can't, like, move things around on the actual interface to where you would want to put it so that you can put overlays in the same area every time, I don't know how to do it. Okay, a guy like you? Shameless plug right there. Depends on your rate. I'm really, like, yeah, I'm really trying to manage budget at the moment, especially for something that, you know, isn't paying for anything right? So, yeah. Yeah. $7,000 per minute. You know, as enticing as that deal is, when I start inflation, when I start somehow making, you know, or collecting, right? Let's say 14 a minute, then we can have that conversation. Yeah. In the meantime, I think you're SOL. Or maybe I am, I don't know. Like, you're probably really good, so obviously it's my loss, right? Alright, anyway, so we were gonna... I was gonna go find wood and bronze. That's what I was planning to do. Oh, I'm still in the bank. Oh, okay, I need to put stuff away then. That's what I'm trying to do. What's that? One more time? I said chestnut and chestnut and bronze. Bronze bars. Oh. Wow. Is that crave or is that krav? Or crav? I'm on the American server, to answer your question. See, the thing is, you can say that 3 different ways. I'm trying to get it right. Is it crav? Passionate, that's what a lot of the people that, you know, come to me here on Twitch and Kick and so on and so forth actually do. A lot of people have become middle people, and that is a thing, that is a business model, right? They use Fiverr and they're just kind of like, yeah, okay, so, right. I know this person, or, you know, they don't even say I know this person, they're like, I actually do this work, and the thing is that, like, yeah, I do everything that I can to, like, be as respectful as I can, especially while on stream, but just in general. Because I think in person, I'd be a little bit less patient with how many times somebody drops into my chat and is like, hey, um, I do fantastic art for streamers, and, you know, I would like to show you. And then they want my Discord information, so I give them the Discord information because, like, I don't care who has it right now. So, and it's the same username as I have everywhere else, so it's not hard to find anyway. Yeah, you're good, Passionate, I know. I was just saying, you know. So, then what ends up happening, though, is that in Discord, they send me what they claim that they're doing. But here's the thing about it. All of them send me pieces of the same portfolio. So, all these people are claiming to do the same work. And so I go through this, like, you know, 5 or 6 times every night, and I'm kind of like, I'm sure there's a point where I'm going to be less polite about it. And in fact, the other night I was impatient enough that I was a little bit. I was kind of like, you know, I don't want to waste your time. You know, you don't have to show me the stuff that you're working on because, like, I'm not going to be a paying customer. But, you know, anyway, it's... Yeah, it's... I don't like being sold to at all, but especially when I'm trying to do something that I'm hoping will be more interactive as time goes on. I don't like, that's not the kind of interaction I'm looking for, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, I know you were joking, but I'm just saying there are a lot of people who aren't. That is the wrong button. Alright. No, wrong thing.
So,
I'm getting attacked by a mage. I'm in, Fractured Grounds. And not for long. Ah, I accidentally attacked. I might have been born at night. You don't know, Passionate. But you're right, it still wasn't last night. Alright. I knew what you meant, I was messing. What's that?
you're not selling all the potion materials, are you?
Potion materials. Oh, no.
Oh,
So everything that I've harvested, I've just put in my storage.
okay, making sure. I have plans to set up an alchemy lab.
I know, you originally had one, and then you replaced it with a house.
Yeah, because he wanted that, but he had to come back online for a week, so I'm just gonna change it up until he gets back.
Well, I mean, I
It's
don't...
nice.
I don't know that it's necessarily fair to say that he wanted that. You asked him what he wanted to put there, but, like, there was never any particular agreement that he was even going to use the island, so, like, you know, there's a lot baked into that. So, kind of, you want to make sure that you're checking with people to make sure that they actually are going to be playing and doing things, and whatever expectations you have, it's important to kind of lay those out. Passionate. Passionate is asking what he should eat. I'm gonna say Taco Bell. Because I remember that Passionate likes Taco Bell. And specifically, I think Passionate should order BS potatoes. If my brain would catch up, I would realize that I am in the wrong spot again. Anyway, oh. Okay, let me see and make sure that everything seems to be running as intended as far as I can tell. No, crap, it's crashing again. When was that message? 7:54, so about half an hour ago. Look. Is this one of those things where it's like, how do I phrase this? Is this one of those things where it's like, you know what, I'm not going there. Anyway, alright, Passionate, I'm not, like, you asked, right? And I was trying to help you find something that you would probably like. If you want to cook at home, which it sounds like is the better choice, what ingredients do you have? Because without ingredients list, I don't know what is and is not something that you can do. And then also, can you actually cook things?
I don't know if I would be saying that or not.
What's that?
Saying but or not. That would sound good to me.
You know, most people don't get offended by things like that because they know whether they can cook or not, and if they get offended, they know they can't. But the thing about it is, like, because that's the same thing with me, right? Like, if somebody tells me that I can't cook, I do get a little offended because I know that I can't cook most things, but there are some things that I can cook. So, but that list is pretty short because I don't have the practice for it. But so, and coming from that, you are able-bodied. Okay, the way that you stated that, I'm gonna say, do you have hot dogs? But anyway, so the thing is that, like, because I know that I'm coming from that place where I get offended when somebody asks me if I can cook, I know where that comes from. It's from, I wish I could cook better and more things, and I wish I knew more about cooking, but I don't. And, you know, that frustrates me. But yeah, Passionate. What do you mean? What do you want me to elaborate on? Oh, I just don't know how. I don't... So... You know, I can cook, I can cook meat, right? And I'm very much a carnivore anyway, so that works out. I can't... I don't do well with without a recipe with dealing with spices, for example, or any kind of herbs or anything like that. And I don't, without a recipe, I don't do very well with things that require a little bit more precision. So, for example, I can make decent... Hey, Dusk, the Try Guys don't do well either. What do you mean? So things like, for example, sausage gravy, I can make it, for, like, biscuits and gravy, but I kind of struggle to get it just the way that I like it.
What do you like it with boss? Flavor?
I like a lot of flavor, but also the problem that I usually have with the gravy is that I usually end up making it too thin. I don't like it super thin. I like it with a little bit of thickness, but I don't want it too thick either. It's like there's this perfect balance with sausage gravy that I really like, but it's very difficult for me to get right without, like, following a recipe every single time. Your solid cook can basically cook everything or anything besides baking desserts. Well, that's great. I'm glad that you are able to do that. You want to come cook for me? The Dusk. All right, that sounds. So is that Try Guys? Is that like Is that?
Restaurant.
Oh, it's a restaurant.
I think it's a
Is that a restaurant, Dusk? Yeah, passionate. I know. It ends up too watery. I know. Or it ends up with too little. Well, yeah, it ends up with too little liquid when it's too. Yeah, yeah. I get it. I just. I struggle with it. You know. Anyway, so but things of equal complexity, right, are things that I don't do particularly well because I don't understand the mechanics well enough to actually do them, or maybe I just don't have the patience to do them when I'm doing them, because usually I'm cooking because I have to, not because I want to, even though there are plenty of times that I wish I could cook more. Anyway, I have a very complicated relationship with cooking. I'm just gonna say that. Oh, it's a YouTube channel. That was going to be my guess. Why does...
Your guess.
What's that? Yeah. Well, I mean, when you said it was a restaurant, I was like, So the thing is that when somebody says something in a tone that is confident, I kind of assume that they're right until they're proven wrong. So when you said it's a restaurant and there was no opening for question there, I was like, oh, it's a restaurant. Okay.
Yeah, I thought of it. Alright, guys.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't seen Try Guys, but what?
You see Mr. Beast video.
I haven't watched Mr. Beast at all, other than when there's only been like 3 instances where I've even seen Mr. Beast. One of them was the LASIK thing that he did. One of them was when he met with, he did a taste test with, or a food rating situation with, oh man, I should know his name very well. I talk about him all the time. What's that? No,
I'm trying to
he's not a YouTuber, he's a TikToker. He's a food critic.
okay.
Yeah, his last name is Lee. I don't remember his first name. He's also a professional fighter. He has He has a wife and like I think 3 kids now, and they live in Vegas. Like, look, I know everything about this guy except for some reason right now I'm blanking on his name and I don't understand why. um, what's that?
You need to know these things.
No, it is not Brock Lesnar. Um,
Ryan Reigns.
his last name is Lee. I already said that, so it can't be Lesnar. No, it's not Bruce Lee. Oh, come on. What is it? It is not Bruce Lee. I guarantee you it is not Bruce Lee. Alright. Well, I hate the fact that I have to do this, but I have to look it up. I can't not mention him. Let's see here. Alright, so I'm gonna turn my volume all the way down so whatever shows up on TikTok doesn't end up on there. Let's see here. Let's go here. Oh crap. I have mentions. From 2 days ago. Okay, what happened? Oh, okay. That's interesting. I'm getting shouted out as a creator. That's new and different. Okay, cool. So, I need to search, Keith Lee. That's his name. Ugh, jeez. Huh? I had to actually like start searching his name, and I was like, oh yeah, that's his name. Anyway, yeah, no, he is definitely my favorite food critic. Passionate, I challenge you, without using any editing software, to screenshot where you said Keith Lee. So Dusk, what kind of things does Try Guys do? Alright, I'm gonna check something real quick. I don't know. We're still having issues with the Ark server, unfortunately. Let's see here. Go here, here. Ah. We literally just started this server yesterday, and we had a random restart that I don't understand where it came from, because nobody agreed to that. And then, now today, like while we were playing, and then today, it's been down, apparently most of the day. No, that's not why I'm playing Albion Passionate. I'm playing Albion because I specifically told you that I was going to be playing Albion. And this weekend. And I didn't mention when. You were gonna cry? Why were you gonna cry?
This is now done.
So, Albion had firstly, you know, I learned about Albion on Twitch. So when it comes to Twitch, um, they kind of help you as a either a starting streamer or in general as a streamer, research different games to find out how many people are playing versus how many people, or well, basically how many people are streaming versus how many people are looking for that type of content. And Albion kept showing up on my feed as a recommended game uh, to play and to stream specifically. And so I started playing it to see, like, I did the tutorial basically to see what it was about because I had never played it. And one of the things that drew my attention in their marketing was that they focused on the idea that the marketplace was, and everything in it, really, anything in Albion, was very much player power, or player, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, the players make the decisions ultimately of the game and that sort of thing. And so I figured there would be more customization, I figured there would be more options, so on and so forth. There's a lot of things missing from Albion that I would consider worthwhile as a game that is entirely player driven. Uh, so it's a bit misleading as far as the marketing goes, and so it's very much a grind, but that is exactly what it is. It's a it's an infinite grind that always leads back to the marketplace. So I originally got into it thinking, okay, well, maybe I can do some interesting things in Albion. And then I find that really it's just an infinite grind. So it's kind of like I don't like it as much as I would if it was something like something with a much more interesting but much less complex thing, like, let's say, I don't know, Second Life or uh, Eve or anything like that. Because even with Eve, yes, you're creating all the things, or you're creating all the same things. There's nothing that you can do uniquely in Eve, but there's so much to do, and it doesn't result in an infinite grind just to get to the next thing, that you can do a lot in Eve in a little time in comparison to Albion. So for me, like, and then on top of that, you don't get any customization. So even something like, what was it? I think it was yeah, it was Lord of the Rings MMO. You get like a house that you can kind of decorate. Like it's not very detailed. There's not a lot that you can do with it, but it's still more advanced than Albion in terms of what you're able to do. Unless there are parts of the game that I just haven't experienced yet, but I feel like they should lead with some of that, if that exists, because that would draw my attention more and make me want to play more. But, like, the other thing is that I can't have an island, for example, unless I am a premium player, and if I don't like a game already, I'm not going to pay for it. Like, that's just, yeah, that's not something that I do. Alright, so I guess I am restarting the server. Again. Alright. That's not the right thing. Sorry, 1 second, I'm sending an update. Okay, so let's see here. Token system. I mean, I just maybe it's because I don't understand the game well enough yet. But like, I don't know that I would call Albion a way that you can play safely. Because there are zones that you have to go to advance where you are not safe at all. Not that, well, actually, no. I can't even say that Eve is that way, because the thing about it is, Eve, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can always kind of get randomly assaulted and they can disappear before anything happens as far as they go. But the reality is, most of the time that doesn't happen. And you can go to entirely unpopulated places, gather all the materials that you want, you can advance as much as you want, based on whether or not you're subscribed or not. Because they do have paywall for a lot of the skills and all that sort of thing, and especially for the bigger ships. But you have the option, though, to never go into nullsec or lowsec. You can just keep, you know, gathering Veldspar and selling it on the marketplace, and that is also entirely player-driven. So, similar to Albion, everything in Eve is technically player-created, with the exception of the skill books. So, as far as I know. So, it's very much the same concept, but you genuinely never have to go into a place that is actually designed to be dangerous to advance in Eve, but you do in Albion, as far as I understand. There's no way around it. So I kind of disagree with the notion that you can play entirely safely in Albion, given that you can lose everything that you have on you if you happen to get attacked in one of these areas that you have to go to advance. And you know that. I don't have to explain that to you, because yesterday, or last night, this morning, actually, you were literally talking about going to the yellow zone and attacking random people. And making it so that they get to a point that they have to repair their stuff because they completely break. So it's not like you don't know this. I don't know why you're saying that. I'm not sure about the token system, Dusk. What is that? Well, that's exactly it. I won't get used to it. Like, in Albion, the game itself is not interesting enough for me to get used to that mechanic. I didn't say you do, Dusk. I was talking about Passionate. Yeah, I know. I like that mechanic. I understand. The fur coat. Need 800. Fur cape. I need 800. What's 800? Like, 800 what? Community tokens? Oh! There's something as a drop that's community tokens? I'm gonna have to look more into that. I wasn't aware that there was a token system in the drops thing for Twitch. Anyway, Passionate, this, my explanation just now was literally, the reason why I don't play Albion very often. Like, I have it scheduled once a week, and I play it that once a week, but I really... It's difficult for me to get in the mindset of something, basically playing this more often than that. It's an okay game for what it is. It's just not something that I feel like is something that I would play very often. But yeah, that's good to know about the tokens. I'll have to look into that because I don't think I'm aware of that. The thing is that one of the interesting things that I found when I first started streaming was that I learned if there's a drop that uh, basically everyone can have access to, like every streamer. Originally, I thought it was actually every streamer had access to it automatically, but apparently not. I learned about that recently. But anyway, so if as a streamer you have access to a particular drop for your viewers, it turns out that when you stream the same number of hours that they have to view, you also get the drop. So I found that really interesting. But I don't think I saw anything about community tokens, but I wasn't looking for them specifically, so I guess I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I did. I definitely connect everything to Twitch. That's actually a prerequisite of, well, I don't remember. It seems like there's something about it. Anyway, I don't know. I do though. So I have my Twitch account connected to more accounts than I would normally have otherwise. Like for example, I signed up for WB Games. What's that? For some reason I can't hear you.
I'm going to get off for the time being.
Okay. Alright, talk to you later.
You ready?
Yep, have fun. So, for example, I signed up for WB Games, and, because it was a requirement for Hogwarts Legacy, and then, of course, I had Hogwarts Legacy as a thing, and as its own separate account, and then I have Bloodhunt connected to Twitch as well. Like, all these different accounts, yeah, unfortunately you have to connect all these different accounts to your Twitch account in order to get the credit for the things. So we kind of have to do the same things that viewers do in order to get the same drops. But, yeah. And it's a smart move, if you think about it, right? Because by unlocking it as a streamer, you have the ability to kind of show off the things that end up getting dropped and that sort of thing, and that helps the games figure out... Well, basically, it helps the games kind of push more drops in the future. Because it's like, hey, look at this thing that I got before, and look what's coming up, sort of thing. I don't do a lot of that, but there are some things that are kind of cool. It's one of those things where it's, if I like it, I like it, and if I don't, I don't, sort of thing. So it either gets attention or doesn't. Okay, I am full. And I need to figure out where exactly I need to go to get... Alright, so I'm going over there. Oh, I'm south. But yeah. Yep, definitely have to connect accounts. Okay, so apparently I need birch. I also need to stay on the yachts. That is a thing that needs to happen. It's kind of silly for me to come back already. I'm gonna go ahead and unload everything though, for the time being. And then we'll deal the rest a little bit later. There's that. Alright, so I gotta check something real quick. Let's see here. Looks like the server has started. That was a lot longer than 5 minutes, but it's okay. Let's see. Game servers seems to be updating. Okay, hopefully... Okay. Hopefully that, will resolve that. So there's a possibility that, apparently somebody, so the person that I've been playing with on Ark, apparently tried to place a trough, and apparently it's been acting up since then. So they're going to try to get rid of the trough and see if that fixes the problem. That would be a very weird thing, though. Like, surely the trough isn't that crazy. Anyway, alright. So, chestnut. Yeah. Usually, just as a player, I don't usually create accounts and connect them to anything. Largely because I don't... Like, the items usually aren't that interesting to me, but there's something about streaming specifically. Then again, there's something about streaming specifically that kind of breathes life, kind of new life into a lot of the games that I... You know, wouldn't, I don't know how to describe it exactly. It offers a different perspective on playing, I think. I think that's the best way to phrase it. Oh, no, that was right. And, oh, that was rough logs. That was an accident. Gonna see copper and tin in my sleep. Alright. Chestnut, where are you? Oh, I do remember now, though, that I also, because the thing that's a bottleneck right now is birch. So technically I need to be gathering as much birch as I can, too. But I forgot about that part. Oh, this is what I mean, though, it's an infinite grind. Of all the same supplies. Ah! Okay, come here. Come here so I can actually see you. Thank you. Okay, that was less than I was expecting. I don't quite know how I got that. I thought the tome upgrades were only during combat. Anyway. I'm dropping everything. That's true again. Trying not to kill a little creature right next to the tree. Yeah, walk around. Cover. What did I end up off the ox for? Rock logs? No elementals. Okay, apparently elementals. Come here. Done? Thank you. All right. So in about 45 minutes, I'm gonna switch games. Hopefully between now and then, I will have achieved the ability to craft adept pickaxes. Ah. Most likely, actually, it's pretty much guaranteed that I'm going to be playing Watcher of Realms next, because I have about probably 20 hours to complete a very specific stage, and I have played a lot offline, like, not streamed, so I have advanced a lot in terms of everything, but, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember where I left off. I don't know exactly how far away I am from where I need to be within the next 20 hours, but, yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get there. Okay. So there's... Sorry, I'm a little distracted because I'm also trying to figure out the troubleshooting issue. Apparently, there's a possibility that it's a collision issue. When we first started the server, I turned collision off because I was thinking, okay, well maybe that'll help us with like placing foundations, for example. Because some of the things in Ark don't make any sense as far as the collision goes. You want to place something and it's kind of like it's obvious that it should be able to be put there and you can't. So I turned collision off, but then in the process, apparently now that we've turned it on, because we were having other issues as a result of the collision, or the collision being off, it's possible that the things that we placed beforehand that are not really properly placed are causing issues for the server. So, didn't mean to attack. So, we might have to move things around. Okay. Setting real quick. Da, 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 da. Hey, appreciate that follow. I probably need. Oh, that was. I probably need more birch. Be my guess. Oh, access area is broken. Alright. Okay, where am I relative to where I need to be? Currently, I need to be going over here. That's
Beasts of burden or battle.
Honest prices.
Finest tools. Stay civilized.
only a little bit.
Hi.
Apparently, I don't know where it was. Arch. Oh no. Oh. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright. I'm doing that. I don't need that at all right now.
I saw wood.
Oh, I'm actually really short on chestnut. Okay, that's not this. Alright, the other thing is smelting. Smelt. Copper. Okay.
highest quality.
So we specifically need. Okay. How many of these can I make? 20. That's not gonna be enough. So I'm pretty sure though that yeah, the bottleneck is gonna be the chestnut planks. So I'm so confused. If I already have... Oh, wait. Hold on. That, I think, is the one I just made. Wait. I don't understand. Oh. Okay. I think I know what happened. Let's go ahead and stack sword. There we go. And while I'm at it, I will go ahead and stack and sort these. Okay. All I really need right now is the ability to... It is you.
Don't be shy.
Oh, that's the marketplace. It's you.
What's broken?
There we go.
That's a tough one.
Alright. Okay. We have about 15 minutes left for Albion. Then I'll be switching over to something else. I may briefly switch over to Ark, long enough to see if we can fix the glitch issue, or the crash issue rather, because the person that's been, you know, trying to figure it out with me finally figured it out, I think. We, well, I already mentioned that it might be a glitch issue, so we're gonna try to fix that. He's already gonna, well, I say already, he's given it up for the night, and I'm gonna see if I can, do the things necessary to fix the things. And hopefully we don't have any other issues with it. Once we're done with that. And I don't know why I'm grabbing birch, because I have already discovered that chestnut is the limitation. But I mean, in a game where it's infinite grind, you can't possibly have too much of any given resource. So, technically, might as well get some birch. However, for time constraints, I am going to try to focus on chestnut. And then after Ark, The next thing that I'm going to do is Watcher of Realms, because I do need to complete that level that I have not yet completed. I don't know... Like I said, I don't know how far away I am from that level to begin with, so I don't know how long that's going to take. And I have no idea what's coming after that. Get a sense of getting further away from the trees. Actually, maybe I'll just get rid of all the borders. And design. Just like put things. That might be an idea. Maybe crack the code for the thing. That way we can have like a mostly completely full stream display, but at the same time still be able to have the information displayed. I think to do that, everything would be interconnected and you would just have really simple sort of lines separating specific things. Get rid of most of the text. People don't like text anyway, typically. I'll have to play around with that when I have time. See what I can come up with for that. Alright, looks like we have 4 minutes before, oh, wow. I didn't do that intentionally, but I'm glad I did it. We have 4 minutes before, the end of the stream, for this specific game. I will be streaming another. I'm gonna try to, let me see if ARK goes up. It's stuck in a, like a restart loop right now. I don't know. Before it was just crashing, now it's stuck in a loop.
At your service.
Anyway, if ARK gets back up here in a couple minutes, I will be switching over to that temporarily to see if we can resolve the issue of whatever's happening that's causing it to crash. And either way, we will be playing Watcher of Realms.
Put it there. Careful. You're welcome.
Because I need to get that one area done and then another, if all possible, within the next day, basically. It's actually less than a day. Okay, that's for ore. Let's see.
Good day.
Hopefully, this is the last set of picks that I need to make. 13. I don't know if that's enough.
Very well.
Does not look like it's enough. No, actually, it's nowhere near that. Really? I thought it was like 86 or something. Let's see. Toolmaker. No, but I have enough learning points that I'm just gonna cheat and go with that. Yes. Alright, so we completed our task for the day. You know, then. Oh. I don't think I can actually craft. Even if I could, though. Yeah, I can't. But even if I could, though, I probably don't have the resources necessary. Let me get everything out of here. We're gonna go back to Village Watch. And then we're gonna end the stream. After we find out if we can create an adept pick. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, there's one right off there. Alright, let's do that. Hold on. Where is it?
Finest tools.
So. There's the adept. Yeah, see all these tiers? No. It's all exactly what I've just done today. Grind upon grind. Let's see here. So I'm looking for a basic adept pickaxe. What do you need? Steel bars. Pine planks. I might actually have those things. Might. Steel bars and pine
Goodbye.
planks.
Fine by
Stop.
me.
Steel bars and planks. Pine planks. Steel bars, pine planks. Oh, is there not a search button? Yeah, there it is. Steel. Really? You're just gonna... Anyway. I'm not even gonna comment. Sword bottom here. Wait. Wait, what? Okay. Let me see here. So we need steel. And we need planks. So yes, we can. Good news.
At your service.
And we have an adept pickaxe. At long
Very
last.
well.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and put these resources away, and then we're done with this particular game for streaming tonight. And the next time I'm doing Albion is, I believe, tomorrow for 2 hours. Let me double check. Let me double check that when I can. Find a home for these. Go, stack, sword. Have it. Okay. Stack, sword. There we go. I was about to say, I didn't think I had equipped these things. Alright. Okay. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close out this stream, and we'll get started on... Let me see. We'll get started on something. Be back soon.